Hey everyone, Nick from Mossy Creek with this week's fly fishing forecast. Today is Monday, November 4th. Hope everyone had a great weekend, great into October. It was beautiful. Hope you got to take advantage of the beautiful colors and the warm temperatures. Looking at this week, I hate to sound like a broken record, but it's kind of the same as we've talked for the last few weeks. Really bright skies, very few clouds, no moisture. We haven't really gotten any rainfall at all in the last couple weeks. And so we're still looking for that as stuff's starting to get low. The good news is if we look at next week, it looks like we might get a little bit of a weather change. Really late this week, there's like some chances of moisture, but if you look at next week, 50% chance multiple days, which doesn't sound like a lot, but we haven't been anywhere close to that for almost 6 weeks now. So looks like at least a little bit of change in pressure, some change with maybe some moisture coming. We'll see. Hopefully that kind of kicks us into a different gear as far as weather goes, and we can start to get some moisture. We are probably like at our last week and a half or so of kind of heavy leaf litter. A lot of leaves have fallen at this point. If you've been out there, you've kind of noticed that. We've got a lot of wind this week, so I would imagine like this week is going to be what really kicks a lot of those off. So next week or two, I think we'll be kind of towards the end of our heavy leaf fall. But this week, definitely, if you're on bigger streams or lakes and stuff on a windy day, keep that in mind. You might see a lot of that falling. So not a lot has changed, so I'll go over this kind of briefly. Up in the mountain streams, for the most part, brook trout have pretty well started to kick off the spawn. We've got really low marginal water anyway. So, for the most part, we're going to pretty much lay off those streams for a little while. As we come down to the valley, the spring creeks are fishing really well. We've got great water. I've had awesome reports at Beaver Creek. A lot of people have been fishing South River. Reports at Mossy have been good. So, those spring creeks will give you good places to fish regardless of that low water. So keep that in mind. You've always got that option. And the state's still been out stocking. Some parts of North River got stocked. Not a whole lot close to us other than that. All the lakes and reservoirs seem to have gotten some fish. So, keep an eye on that Department of Game website. If you Google Virginia trout stocking, it'll be one of the first links you see. Scroll down and you'll see daily what they're stocking. So keep an eye on that. West Virginia's heavy into their stocking schedule too. So if you're able to kind of jump over the mountain, they're also in kind of low water, but they've got a lot of their bigger water stocked, a lot of their favorites. So, that opens up your options a little bit. Bass fishing's been really good last couple of weeks with this warm weather. Colby's been doing a lot of smallmouth fishing, catching a lot of big largemouth and smallmouth. You can see some of those pictures on our Instagram lately. A lot of those big fish have come from deep holes and like the most dominant ledges, kind of the best structure where we found a lot of those big fish. We've spooked a lot of fish kind of throughout. Fish have still been kind of spread out feeding. A lot of big, heavy, fat fish that are eating really good going into the winter. So, aside from the wind and the leaves I talked about, it could be another really good option is take advantage of some of the warm weather we still have. Had great musky reports and all that as well. So, keep your eyes peeled on that stocking schedule for more options. Let us know if you need help finding anything. We'll talk next week. Hopefully we'll have kind of some news with maybe some weather coming. But in the meantime, keep your fingers crossed for more rain. Get out and enjoy this beautiful weather. It's a great time of year to be out there. As always, if you have questions, give us a call, come in the store and see us, or shoot us an email. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next week.